In today's video, we're going to be talking about 2 ways to create an effective vision board, a digital version and also your traditional paper and cardstock version. Coming up. Hey everyone, I am Amber Willems and this is my YouTube channel where we talk all about how to create a successful online business. But let's get into today's video. So there are 2 ways to make a great vision board. You can create one digitally that you use for your computer or your cell phone, or you can create a typical vision board that you see people make with paper and poster boards. You can do either one. I used to think that you needed to do the paper version for it to be really effective and really work. And I used to think that the digital way was kind of the lazy way out and probably wasn't going to work as well. But as I dug into the science behind vision boards and how they work, I realized that the digital version can work just as well if you know how to use it. And if you're interested in more of the science behind vision boards, make sure you check out last week's video where we really dove into how does a vision board work and what is the science behind it? How does it actually produce those things on the board that we want to see? How does it actually all work? So if you're interested in learning all of that, make sure you check out this video. I'll link it right up here. But in today's video, we're going to actually create a vision board. So I have created a paper version in the past and we're going to talk about how to create that. But what you're going to actually see me doing today and in this video is creating one for a digital version. Because there's a lot of DIYs out there about making the paper version, and I really wanted to explain how to make a good digital version. So either version of a vision board can be just as effective, but for it to work the way it was designed to work and for you to get the most out of it, it really needs to meet these 2 criteria. The first one is that it needs to be in a place where you see it often. And I would recommend that it's something that you see at least 3 times a day. So it needs to be in a place where you're going to see it at least 3 times a day, whether that is on your laptop or your cell phone or a place in your home. You need to make sure that it's something that you see often. And the second criteria is that it needs to have pictures that are very specific to you. So for example, you can't just put a cash emoji or like a bag of cash on your vision board. It's going to be a lot more effective if you put an actual number that you're wanting to hit. Cash is too broad and too vague. You want to make sure that you put a specific number to your money goal for the year. So that's just an example of something that you want to make very specific. Vision boards really work best with images that you really connect with. So try to get as specific as you can. Try to find pictures that are as close to what you're envisioning as possible. So how do we make a vision board? Step number 1, gather your photos. Look over your list of goals for this year and pick photos, find photos that really match up with those goals. They can also be things that you're hoping to accomplish in the future. It doesn't have to be this year. It could be something that you're working toward. It could also be pictures of your why, if you want to put some pictures of things on there that are really representing why you do what you do. You can also put pictures of quotes or anything that really inspires you. Just make it specific and also make sure that most of your images are things that you're working towards. So don't just fill your board with quotes and great pictures. Make sure that you are filling your board mostly with pictures of your goals and things that you want to accomplish this year or in the near future. Step number 2 is to organize these photos onto your board. Some people like to clump them together. You can put like maybe you have a business section of goals and maybe you have fitness goals, maybe you have family goals, maybe you have monetary goals. If you want, you can organize it like that. Some people will organize it where they do the highest priority goals in the middle and they kind of work out from there in like order of importance. You can do that. You can organize these however is most meaningful to you. Now you can decorate your board if you want. You can add stickers, you can add flowers, you can add craft tape, whatever you'd like to add to your board. Just make sure that it really jives with you and your personality. Maybe it's colors that you love or things that you love. And also make sure that it doesn't overwhelm your board. We do like to add these little touches, they're really fun, but you want to make sure that they're the embellishments and they don't start to overwhelm the board or clutter up the board too much so that it detracts you from those images of your goals on your board that you really want to be focusing on those. And before we get into step number 3, I want to show you real quick how to create a digital vision board. So we're going to hop over to my computer and let me show you how this works. Okay, so to create a digital vision board, I like to use the program called Canva. It's a free program to use, so I'm going to open that here. And you can even just put in the search bar vision board and it will come up with some templates that they have already made for you. And just, you can scroll through here and see they have different kinds of vision boards, different styles, different colors. It's a really cool resource. But in this case, I want to create a desktop version. So I am going to go to create a design and scroll down. Actually, I'll just type it in here, it might have it. Okay, so desktop wallpaper, let's pick that one. This is going to be for my computer. So this is a blank, completely blank project here, and you can start adding things. You can add, some of these here are pretty cool. They already have kind of like places for you to put your photos. So just for this video, I'm going to just grab this one so you can see how it works. And if you want to change any of these pictures, which I would recommend doing, click on that and you can just right click and delete it. Or what you can do if you want to keep this frame, they put this picture inside of this frame. What you can do is you can right click it and then go down to detached image. So now you can see this is just going to be blank. Then you can go over to your uploads. So I really recommend that you go to Google and find images that are exactly what you're wanting to put on your vision board. That way you can get as specific as possible. So I have already uploaded these. They're just screenshots from my desktop. And I have some pictures in here that aren't screenshots, but I'm just going to grab one of these for the purpose of this video. So let me just grab this one here, and I'm just going to slide it over to this frame, and you'll see it just puts it right in that frame. If you click on that, you can adjust it. So this is just a screenshot that I grabbed for, this is what I picture for my onboarding classes for my team. And obviously this is not mine. This is just a picture that I grabbed because it best fit what I was envisioning in my mind for what I want to create for our team. So this doesn't fit quite right, but I don't want to go into all of how to create something on Canva. Canva has a lot of really great tools and things that you can use to create all kinds of things for your business. And I go more into these tools in a separate video, so I'm going to link that at the end of this video. Feel free to check that out and it will help you understand more how to work through Canva. But for the purposes of this video, I just want to show you real quick how to create a digital version. So there's that. I am a big fan of Wonder Woman, so I'm going to drag this. Let me see if it will let me drag it into the video, into the picture without, yep, perfect, without having to delete that original one. And then if you're wanting to just add a picture, let's say we're going to add this quote, you can just click on it and it will add it right to your board here. Then you can go up here to crop if you'd like, or you can even just slide these and it will automatically crop it. So I'm going to just grab this quote here. And again, these are not my photos. This is just for personal use. Definitely be careful about copywriting. None of this is anything I'm going to print. This is only for my own personal use on my desktop. And then you can make it bigger so you can see the quote. If you want to get a little more specific, you can go to crop and you can crop it here. There's so many tools in Canva. I would just play around with them. And that looks pretty good. That'll work. So then click done and you can see it's cropped how you want it. Now, if you want to change the background, you can click on that and it will let you change the background right here. So that is the basics of how to start creating a digital vision board using Canva. Obviously, this board still needs a lot of work, but you don't want to sit through me doing all of that. So just remember with a digital vision board to make sure that your images are still ones that you really connect with, that it's colors that you love, and then also that you put it in a place where you're going to see it often. I'm going to be putting this one on my desktop, and I'm also going to make a version for my phone. That way I am seeing these images every day, multiple times a day. But for now, let's get back into the video. And step number 3, once you have created that board, make sure you put it somewhere where you're going to see it often. Again, I recommend that it's somewhere where you're going to see it 3 times at least. So whether it's a digital form or a board that you hang up in your home or your office somewhere, just make sure that it's in a place that you're going to see it often throughout the day. Try to make it a habit of looking over your board a few times a day. Just take a moment to look over what your goals are, what your plans are for this year, Look over those quotes that mean so much to you, those pictures of your why. Why are you doing this? It will really help give you motivation and clarity as you work your business each and every day. It's such a powerful tool and can really help us grow our businesses. And after you've created your vision board, let us know in the comments below. Did you make a digital version? Did you make a paper version? How did it go? We would love to hear from you. Until next time, remember that you are boss queens, chasing your dreams, and I will see you in the next video. So either version of a vision board. Digital version, did you make a paper version? After you've created your, so if that's into something, this is my YouTube channel where we talk all about how to create the most out of it. It needs to words.